Hello from Excursia. We are right now doing a small presentation for visa processing documentation which you require to prepare for VFS Belgium submission. So here what students and parents need to do for this, these are all the most important points we are discussing here. During the VFS, parents and both the parents, father and mother, and the student need to be present at VFS Hadapsar Belgium Visa Center. So Belgium Visa Center will be there, and we need to be there as per the time of the VFS appointment which we have scheduled as per your convenience. So there students need to pay for the visa fees and VFS fee. We request parents not to pay extra fees or premium charges at the VFS because they will unnecessarily add your cost. The visa processing at VFS takes 2 to 3 hours, so we request parents to take appointments early. Please be there on time, be patient during your appointment because a lot of documentation is required for for any visa, Schengen visa process. So I request everybody to be patient, have some food, carry some water with you so that you are not hungry during that period, and both the parents should be present there. Do not carry any huge bags or laptop because at the locker they charge 500 rupees or sometimes more, so I would request not to carry big bags there. Just a sack is fine. For Belgium visa processing, the one set of documents need to be xeroxed again twice. So I request everybody to take extra copies and one more set of your visa, all your visa documentation as per this discussion, and you need two documents. One will be the original and the second will be the xerox copies. This is only in the case of Belgium. Here in this case we need to carry two sets of documents sets, and that both the sets will get submitted. For example, visa form, we need two visa forms. For example, a bank statement, original one, and then the xerox copy of the original bank statement. So everything need to be there in two sets. Also, don't forget to carry your original passport of the student. So those who are traveling to Europe need to carry their original passport. This passport will get submitted in the VFS, and then later after 15 to 20 working days, students get the courier of this passport back with the visa stamp on it. So don't forget to carry your passport with you during your VFS appointment. So now what is the checklist as per the Belgium? Students need to have a passport with the validity of 6 months, a recent photograph, then all the documents which are mentioned here in the checklist, like covering letter, sponsorship letter, and NOC, which we will provide you. Now here the NOC format we will provide you, and you need to go and take 100 rupees stamp paper and take the NOC of father and mother on this NOC format. You need to change the some details which we have provided as per your requirement. Other than that, a birth certificate copy. In case the birth certificate is in Marathi or Gujarati or any other Indian language, students need to take a translation of that, which our team will help you for that, to get this translation done. Other than that, the most important document is sponsorship of the parent. One of the sponsor, father and mother, one of them is going to sponsor this tour. So for the sponsor, for example, if father is going to sponsor the tour, then the sponsor's documentation will be required. For example, if we have a visa appointment on 15th of January, for example, we need 3 months pay slip. For example, January, December and November, 3 months pay slips of the father if he is employed, if he is working somewhere in a company. If he is self-employed, then in his case a business document like a GST certificate or proprietorship certificate we will require. And other than that, a bank statement of the sponsor. This is also very important. As I said, if in case we have a date of 15th of January for our visa appointment, then we need to go to the bank on 10th or during 10th to 13th of January and take 6 months bank statement from the date where for example 10th of January and back dated, we need to take 6 months, and we need to have a good bank balance in that. At least 2 to 3 lakhs are recommended, more than that are good, but it's always better to have 2 to 3 lakh rupees in your saving account. FDs are not recommendable, so I request to have liquid amount in your saving account, in your saving account. So at the end the balance should be good, at least 2 to 3 lakh rupees, in between 2 to 3 lakh rupees. And the most important thing is sponsorers ITR returns. In this case, the father is going to sponsor, then 3 years ITR returns are also required during this visa process. So now I will just show you what, as per the checklist, what are the documents which you will carry. A visa appointment which will look like this, which is in front of you. The time, your name, the date of your visa appointment will be written. The address of the VFS Belgium office in Hadapsar is also mentioned here. So this is the visa appointment. Then we will give you a filled visa form as per your details, and it's a 3-page visa application form for Belgium, and here at the end on the 3rd page there is place and date and signature. So place and date you can put Pune and the date of your submission, and the signature here, at the signature point of the student, father and mother, all three need to sign below that. So here you can see, here at the bottom I have just given an example. So at this point you need to sign, the parents and the student need to sign in the box or below that, as per your signature. What are the photos? Photos should be 35 mm by 45 mm, 80% face, white background and matte finish. Whenever you go to any photo studio, please request them Europe or Schengen visa photo format. So white background is necessary, matte finish is also important, and 80% face. I request here the photos, any photos which you have previously taken will not be applicable here. Please take latest photograph with this specification. Don't carry any other specification photos with you. Covering letter format, which looks like this, we will send you in a Word format. You need to change the yellow highlighted text here and update as per the sponsors and your name. And on the covering letter, which is filled by the student, at the bottom the student will sign, but below that even both the parent will sign on the covering letter, because the student is minor. All the students who are below 18 years need to have their father and mother's permission. So here whenever the covering letter is there in this covering format, father and mother will sign below the student's signature. Now sponsorship letter, for example, father is going to sponsor the tour. In this case the sponsor details will be mentioned here, like where the father is. This letter is written by the father for sponsoring his son, for example, for this tour. So here I, the undersigned, the father's name will be mentioned here, and all the details as per that will be here, is highlighted here. So you just need to edit here the yellow highlighted details. Now the most important is NOC letter. NOC is no objection certificate. Normally, though some single parents are there, sometimes there are some issues. So in this case both father and mother need to sign on 100 rupees stamp paper and get it notarized. So you can see a sample of this. this we will send you an NOC format. You need to go to a notary and get this printed on 100 rupees stamp paper and get the sign of your father and mother. So on the right you can see an NOC format which we have shown you. Just this is NOC format which you need to carry uh, whenever you are there during the visa process. So this is one more step that you need to do before yeah, before in advance to get this notary and everything done. So now the other formalities, like if in case a father is sponsoring the tour, his salary slips is just an example we have shown, 3 months salary slips, or if in case father is businessman, then in his case GST certificate or any kind of company document will be required. ITR returns, in case if any parent is having form 16, that is also okay. If in case ITR returns you have both of the documents are okay, one of the documents are okay, last 3 years. So the most important thing is bank statement with good bank balance. So whenever you have an appointment, before 2-3 days of your appointment, please take the print of your bank with stamp and signature. No bank statements are allowed for this visa process. So parents need to go to the bank and if in case father is going to sponsor, that father's name should be there on this bank statement. So please note that if because sometimes the name is not visible, father's name is not visible, and please check the bank balance at the end. Bona fide certificate, students need to visit school and get the bona fide certificate in advance. So this is just a format for your information. If you have photo on the bona fide, that is also okay. If not, it's fine. Just we need original bona fide for this latest bona fide from the school. A birth certificate, normally students nowadays are getting English birth certificate. If in case the birth certificate is not in English, the name and the other details are in other Indian language like Gujarati, Marathi or Hindi, then we need to get it translated. Our team will help you in this translation. We need to get it at some extra cost. Students need to get this stamped and verified from a verified translator. So we will get this done from a verified translation company. Other than that, both the parent, father and mother, need to sign on the Xerox copies of their Aadhaar card, of their PAN card and passport copies. So if in case parent is having passport, please take a Xerox copy of that and sign on that. So every parent will sign on their individual copies. For example, passport of father is there, father will sign on it. So this is required on every document or as a photocopy. So college or university school letter, we will be having city pride school letter with names, and if in case you have any extra copies like some extra copies like GST or some other documents, so please carry that documents with you. So what we will provide? We will provide some Europe Space Center visit letter, then tour plan, hotel bookings, flight tickets, insurance, and some other booking references. So we will provide all these documents to you. So this document bunch, you need to take one extra print as well for that, so that 2 sets you need to submit during this application process.